pay attention, honey. We all know what a short attention span you have. And I haven't come to make you piss in a jar either. But thanks to you and CEP, the Supreme Court says I can't. Conference before the CEP gets gobbled up by the new super union, Unifor. Nice name, Dave! And it stands for Unity, Solidarity, Strength, Determination, and a modern, forward-looking perspective for everyone.
That is right!
Catchy, very catchy. Tell me, Dave, you didn't pay some consultant bastard a big pile of money to come up with that. But I don't know, Dave. You tell me you're not going to retire because she's going to just go mad having you home underfoot every day. I mean, organizing around doing the dishes, protesting against the unnecessarily harsh chemicals used in the bathroom, and every time Nancy tries to sweep a bit of dirt under the carpet, oh, you'll be exposing her with blistering releases to the press, and sure, she'll have to call the cops every couple of minutes just so you won't fall into a slough of despair. No, don't retire. Oh, that's the other woman, I guess. I had no idea. Keep it on the QT. I'm telling you, though, don't be handing the whole thing over to Ken. Run for president, or I have a better idea. Have a woman be the president. Perspective for everyone. Now you and Penny and the women's committees, get on that and get it done. And don't make me come back here and smite you, Dave, and grind you inexorably underneath my warrior's heel. Because I will, you know, because I am Marg, Princess Warrior. Recipe for democracy, and here it is. Gather together Stevel and all the little hypocrites, pop them in a real hot oven, grill them until they pop, and then throw them out. Even look at you, for God's sake, let alone eat or run the country. And this recipe yields 35 million happy Canadians. Go! What is going on with the country? The mayor of Montreal arrested. The mayor of Toronto, oh my God. But don't worry, I'm not even going to make a crack about Rob Ford. Oh, so there's more to be pitied than blamed, really. He came in saying he was going to get rid of the gravy train, and my Jesus, by the size of him, it looks like he got rid of it all right. It looks like he swallowed it. And now some people are saying he's doing the same thing for the crack problem, you know? Getting rid of it by smoking it one bowl at a time. What? They say, now, home, they say that the country, that the fish rots from the head. So there's no wonder that the country's gone to the dogs, because look at who's the head of our country, for God's sake. Now, I am not saying that Mr. Harper is rotten or corrupt or anything like that, but I got a short list of some of Mr. Harper's closest friends. Now, starting right off with Mr. Tom Flanagan, who is the apologist for child pornography and also happens to be the Prime Minister's mentor and close friends, leading right up to, of course, the former felon and influence peddler, Mr. Bruce Carson, who was the Prime Minister's senior advisor, not to forget Dr. Arthur Porter, who Steve appointed to CSIS, and he's now down in Panama waiting deportation on charges of fraud and corruption. And that Montreal councillor who was Harper's best hope Conservative seat in Montreal, just arrested last week on charges of gross, you know what the word is, corruption. And then, don't even talk about Mike Duffy under investigation by the RCMP for fraud and corruption. The other fella, the Prime Minister appointed Patrick Brazeau, oh my God, investigated for fraud, assault, and sexual assault. And Pamela Wallin, oh my, well, we're all just waiting for that big ball of corruption to break. My goodness. And there's many, many more, but I can't keep reading it because the stench is too strong.